It's time for Game 1 of the NLCS. Arizona fans, get pumped.
While the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and top to bottom, I think both of these clubs have a lot of different guys that can beat you. It might not just be the stars that dominate this series. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if some of the lesser-known guys here wind up stealing the show.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
Here is Mike Matheny's lineup for Game 1 of the NLCS. Eduardo Nunez leading off, Carpenter in the 2-0, Craig Teixeira, Taveras, Molina, Jay, and Francisco Lindor playing shortstop. Another weird addition in the lineup. Their middle infield is not the one that it is in real life, clearly. It has been very modified in this game. Eduardo Nunez has made his way over to the team. Danny Salazar on the mound for us, 20-0 during the regular season. He's on the mound because David Price just pitched Game 5 of the NLDS for us against the Atlanta Braves, which we won 3-1. And Eduardo Nunez starts the game with a leadoff walk, and he's going for second with Matt Carpenter at bat and an 0-1 count. It's going to be an 0-2 count now. And on the next pitch, Salazar gets him on 3 pitches. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Matt Carpenter is down. Eduardo Nunez currently at second is going to go over to third. I didn't even know what was going on at this time. Miguel Montero can't throw it in because of that. I was just surprised he would actually go for third. And then he's going to get in on an Alan Craig sac fly. Will Myers does attempt to throw this home, but Nunez, he's just too fast, and that throw is a little bit offline. Probably wouldn't have been in time either. But anyway, Salazar, next batter is Mark Teixeira. He's going to go down swinging. So Salazar, after giving up that 1 run, still did pretty good. Even though he did give up a run, it wasn't exactly his fault. It was a couple stolen base attempts that were successful. We got Shuck, Jennings, Wright, Goldschmidt, Myers, Montero, Owings, and Rendon, our typical lineup. And Michael Wacha will be on the mound. This is, I believe, the third, possibly the third time we've played him in this series. And probably not the last, because you have to think in an elimination game where either they're on the brink of elimination or about to eliminate the other team, which would be us in this situation. They would throw him out on the mound as he is their best pitcher and won the Cy Young Award in his rookie season. Desmond Jennings with a leadoff walk would not come to fruition, however, as David Wright strikes out. Desmond Jennings does get over to second on a stolen base, feet first slide. And then Goldschmidt is going to not capitalize as he strikes out on a high fastball. So Walker's got 2 strikeouts of his own in the first inning. Second inning now. This is going to be hit deep out to right field. Will Myers giving chase, but it's going to bounce into the bullpen for a ground rule double. Runner on second with 2 outs, and Salazar is going to force weak contact. It's popped up in foul territory. Goldschmidt with his sure glove is going to get that, so they don't end any offense to that. Here's Miguel Montero continuing what he did during the regular season. Absolutely jacks this one out of the park. A solo home run, continuing his offensive production from the season that he had where he hit .334 with 25 homers. He is continuing to deliver for the Diamondbacks in the postseason. The longest tenured player on the team at this point, I believe, as he is well into his 30s and has been with the team his entire career since being signed as an international free agent. Anyway, He's celebrating his home run with Chris Owings. Chris Owings would be at bat and do nothing. Danny Salazar, to start off the third, is going to let the runner on base with a hit to left field. So we have a runner on with no outs. 0-1 count to, I believe this is, I don't actually know who this is, but Goldschmidt fields it, and because of the way he hit it, it cannot be thrown to second, so it's just going to have to settle for the regular ground out. Next pitch is going to be grounded right back up the middle. Jennings is going to get a glove on this one and throw it home. It's a laser, and Miguel Montero tags the runner out. So they don't end up getting anything out of that. And then Alan Craig ends up striking out. So they don't add any runs in that inning. It's still a 1-0 game. When Jennings is called out on strikes, a borderline call right there. Would have been controversial regardless of what it was called. Anyway, this is hit right through the glove, over the head of Paul Goldschmidt. I don't know exactly which one. Went a little fast. Salazar fields this one cleanly, pumps to second, but ends up throwing to first for the guaranteed out, as he probably would not got the runner at second. Out. This is also flat out to Desmond Jennings in center, so that would be the end of the inning. We would be at bat, and here's David Wright striking out once again. Not got anything going so far. He has 2 strikeouts. Salazar, 0-2 pitch, another 3-pitch strikeout. He is dealing tonight. He is going to give up what looks like another base hit, as Shuck can't quite close out. It's going to be a double. I don't know why he didn't go for 3, but I don't know why I'm complaining, because he's on the other team. Doesn't matter anyway, because next batter is going to strike out. Matt Carpenter will go down on strikes for the second time this game. Anthony Rendon at bat, and he's taking it to almost the same spot Miguel Montero did. That's out of the park, a solo shot. So the Diamondbacks have taken the lead here after conceding an early run. They have scored 2 straight on 2 straight solo blasts out to pretty much the same spot in right field by Miguel Montero and Anthony Rendon. Rendon, one of our worst offensive players during the season, but he is delivering in the playoffs. Salazar kicks in, deals, and it's another strikeout on Mark Teixeira once again. And that's Mark Teixeira's second strikeout of the game. Oscar Taveras is going to strike out on this slider. A beautiful pitch by Salazar. He is racking up the strikeouts. I believe he ended the game in double digits. We'll see the stats at the end. Miguel Montero takes this one out to right field. It goes not right past, but it goes past Alan Craig. He can't field it, and then Miguel Montero makes it all the way over to third. So a leadoff triple, essentially. It was a double, and he just advanced to third on the errant throw. Owings is going to foul this one away, and Miguel Montero is going home, and he is somehow tagged out. I looked at the replay a few times, and it didn't look like he got him, but they're going to call him out at the plate. Any other base runner, if he was a little faster, would have definitely made that. Swing and missing in the dirt for that batter. I believe it was Eduardo Nunez, but I'm not 100% sure. Chris Owings at bat is going to take this one out to deep right field, and that's going to land behind Alan Craig and get out of the park for a ground rule double. Anthony Rendon, next batter, is going to take this one through the first and second base side. So our 7 and 8 hitters are both on base. Salazar is going to be removed from the game. He hadn't been having a strong performance. He's given up a lot of base runners, even though he did have a lot of strikeouts. Remembering on Daniel Nava to pinch hit. I believe this is his first action of the playoffs, and with a 2-0 pitch, he is going to deliver. He's going to double this one into the gap. That's going to score both runs, and Nava's going to be at second. So we have another runner in scoring position with, I believe, just 1 out here in the 6th inning, I believe. Randy Choate is going to come on to pitch after Wacha was pulled. This actually might be this is the 7th inning, excuse me. No outs, actually. Our next hitter is J.B. Shuck, and he's going to single this one. It's going to advance the runner over to third base. And then Desmond Jennings is going to have a sacrifice fly here. It looked like it was about to get out, but it's very deep, so it's, of course, deep enough to score a very speedy base runner in. Well, actually, I guess Nava was on base, so it wasn't speedy. Kelvin Herrera comes on for the 8th inning, our setup guy. He has to protect a 4-run lead. Is he going to do so? Well, he's not going to do so if he continues to give up hits. A leadoff base hit for the Cardinals. I believe it was Eduardo Nunez striking again. and he has just been just getting on base all night. Right throws to second. I don't know why. I was 100% sure I throw canceled, but that's 2 base runners on now, and we're going to induce weak contact. Throw it over to first, and Chris Owings airmails our first baseman Paul Goldschmidt, so he is going to let a run score. Oscar Taveras would strike out to end the inning, but it's now a 3-run game. Save opportunity for Addison Reed. Can he close it out? He's going to get 1 flyout out to left field. He got the second out on a little grounder, and he is going to get another weak grounder to David Wright, and that's going to seal it. Diamondbacks take Game 1 of the NLCS 5-2. They have 2 more games in Arizona before heading out to Missouri. A couple of things I want to talk about quick. This video is going to be going up on Tuesday, and I will be leaving for Canada on Thursday. Now, I have a video scheduled through Wednesday, but I have another set of videos that I'm going to schedule to go up on Thursday once I render them. Past that, I don't know. I don't know if there will be a video up tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. There will be a video up tomorrow. But Friday, I'm not too sure yet. The weekend, there will not be a video, and then the next week, probably videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll try and get back to a daily schedule. We'll see, though. That's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more Diamondback baseball.
Postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.